Hello, beautiful, and welcome to Raising Our Lions. Today we are going to be looking at my 2021 planner setup, and I'm so excited. I cannot wait to show y'all, so stick around. I'm going to apologize ahead of time. I have my kids here, and I have a 1-year-old that he's a 1-year-old, so he may pop in, make some noise. So I'm just letting you know ahead of time. So the cover is from Tool from Office Depot, and then the disc is also from Tool. One of the reasons I made my own inserts was because I was used to using a Happy Planner Big, the hourly layout, but they don't have that anymore, and I needed space with the big planner, the letter size. So it was, and because the letter size was easy for me to make my own cover, and I really didn't want to spend any money on my 2021 planner, so I was like, yes, I'm gonna go for it and make this insert. And I did it, and I think it turned out good. I'm loving the way it looked. So don't be too hard on me if you think it don't look that well. So there we go. I'm gonna open this up. So when you open it up, the cover itself has a pocket on the side, and it has a long pocket, and then it has 2 short pockets. And I don't have anything in here right now. I don't think I'm going to store anything. Actually, I do. I have the extra disc, because these come with 12. The metal disc, so I just have that in here right now. And then have a long pocket. But when you open it up, this is what I have on here. I have a beautiful African lady, and I have an African pervert. If you didn't know or haven't got a clue from my beautiful accent, I'm full of myself, aren't I? I'm from Africa, so I try to have some of that sense of being back home, even though I'm not into my planning. So I love African perverts. I grew up around African perverts, and I like to implement it in my planner. So this is an African pervert, a beautiful African lady. Even though it didn't print out the way I wanted to, I'm actually loving this. I wanted it to be way darker. I don't know if you can see, but the letter is kind of grayish. It's not as a bold black color I wanted, but I am glad the way it turned out. And second thing is, I forgot to print this all my cover my dashboard on cardstock. I do have cardstock, but I forgot to print it. And then I was like, I'm not gonna throw it away. I don't want to throw it away right now, because I feel I'll be wasting money. So, and then I have to worry about the ink. So I'm just gonna use it until they fall out. I guess I can laminate this to make it thicker and doable, but I don't know yet. So I'm probably just gonna laminate it instead of printing on cardstock, because I was just gonna laminate it with the cardstock. So I guess I can glue a paper in the back, and then that can make it a little bit thicker and laminate it. So I'm gonna do that, but right now I'm just so eager to use my planner and to show y'all. So when you open it up, the second page on there just had year 21 goals, and I have 3 goals, 1, 2, and 3, and then on each goal I have a box that I'm going to write down the steps to achieve each goals, and then I just have a note section. I love to write. I have crazy stuff come to my head, so I love to have space in my planner for me to write those crazy stuff down. So throughout my planner, you're gonna be no session or blank note pages just in there somewhere. And then, as you can see, this the back of that page is just a note page. So then my first session, I have 4 sessions in my planner, and then I have a sub session. So let me explain how cheap I am. So I recycled my dashboard for my 2020 planner, and also I recycled this too. So I had 4 planners last year. So this year I decided to just have 1 planner. I had a travel notebooks, Happy Planner Big, my homeschool planner, and then a classy planner. So when I decided to just have 1 planner for everything, I had a lot of material to reuse instead of throwing away and buying new materials. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So let's go to my monthly tab, and you can see what I'm talking about. So this is my monthly. As you can tell, see right here, I cut that to be able to split it up with another session. So it's cut. You can see the hole punches right there, and I cut that up, and then I just relabel for my monthly, and then for my weekly session, I cut that in half to be able to split that up. And I also, the tab, it is not all the way through, doesn't go all the way, as you can see right there, because I cut that tab, because it's side tab, and then cut it up to be able to have a top tab to label it, and then I use this second half for another session on there. So throughout my planner, all my top tab is just like that. It's recyclable, so it's not all the way cover the whole page or go all the way out, because I just took material I already have and cut it to make it fit in there. So let's go to my monthly. So when you open my cash out planner, it's going to have everything in there, and then I'm going to look at it to go in my next session. I created this, and I just have, it's just a page. I just put some shapes and color out, and then the word's going to match the top color, and it goes for all my 4 sessions. So when you flip it over, what I initially have for my monthly overview, up here I have my monthly goals, and then up here I have notes. But then I decided I'm not going to have a goal every month, because I want to just stick with my 3 goals for the year and just work on it throughout the year, break it down into 3 parts of the year. So I decided to change that with monthly scriptures, because I do scripture writing and I do Bible study. And if I put my scripture up here in my Bible study, when I come to the month, I can look at it, know what I'm going to do, and just do that first thing in the morning, and then be done. And then I have at the glance, so I can put my month there, things to accomplish, and my prayers. Whatever somebody asks me to pray for them or going through a tough time, I'll have a prayer. I can write it there. It can be the first thing I see when I open my planner. Because when I open my planner, the first thing I do is I come on this page, and then I go to my monthly calendar. So let me flip this so you can see how that is set up. So for my monthly overview, all I have is I start my week from Sunday to Saturday. And the reason I do that is I observe my Sabbath on Saturday. Yes, I'm a Christian, because people ask me that whenever I do say I observe my Sabbath on Saturday. They assume I'm not a Christian, but I am. I go to church on Sunday, but I observe my Sabbath on Saturday. Because when I'm going to church and taking care of the kids, getting them ready, breakfast, and all that stuff, I'm not really relaxing, or by the time I get to church, to tell you the truth, I'm tired. Well, I'm just sitting down, and sometimes I don't even know what's going on from yelling at the kids and making sure everyone is ready. So we decided to go back and observe it Sabbath on a Saturday, because that's how my husband was raised, where I used to observe mine on Sunday, and that works for my family. So on Saturday, Sunday we go to church when churches was open without COVID going on, and then Saturday we would just do devotional as a family every day. So we just do a little devotional, and then everyone just do what they feel like they want to do. And that is a day I don't cook, and it's leftover, clean out the fridge. So that works perfectly for our family. So we observe Sabbath on Saturday, but still go to church on Sunday to have our church members. So it starts from Sunday to Saturday, and I have a little note session right there, so I can just write stuff in there. I usually put stuff I need to be done. I use it for my to-do list instead of putting it on there. And then up here, just everything from all my planners. And that's how my month is set up. And then for my week, I love the already layout. So when the Happy Planner got rid of the big size, I decided to make my own. First, I was going to look for a planner, but then may not spend in 2021. So I made my own, and it turned out really good. I should have loved the way it turned out. So I just have the box up here, and then I have from 6 to 10 p.m. I had it first, when I first made it, I had it 4 p.m. to 10, but then I was realizing even though I was waking up at 4, I was doing my workout and exercising, that I really wasn't writing in here. I was putting that in my exercising log. So I decided to take the 4 a.m. and and make it to 6 a.m. and then it will give me more space. And I also have a note session on the side. And that's just how my weekly is set up. So then my next session that I have, and I just have 3 months of that. My next session I have is my home session. And it's the same graphic, and it's just pink with a dot, and I have frosty cover from Tool. And it's also, I forgot to print out cardstock as well. So my first part in my home session is my chores. I'm trying this layout this new year. So I have the daily, weekly, and monthly, and then I have 3 sessions. Just because between like 9, because I homeschool, between 9 to like 1 o'clock, I am really busy. So I decided to split those up into 3 sessions and see how that works. And if it does, I have 2 pages, then I'll just put it on there, laminate it, and keep that for the whole year. And then my next session is recipes. We are plant-based, so we try a lot of new recipe all the time, and I like to have that down because my family is very opinionated when it comes to food. We really won't rule. If you don't tell the chef that you don't like it, they're going to make it again, and you have to deal with it. So when my kids don't like anything I make, they will tell me. Or they don't like anything my husband make, they'll voice their opinion. So I would like to have recipe that way I can write what each child say. Like one of my child, every time we cook something, they always say we need turmeric in it all the time. And some recipe, it don't even have turmeric in it. And it just always says that. So, but if everyone I put turmeric in, everyone said I need turmeric, then I just add a little bit of turmeric in there. So I like to have that on there. So instead of me creating a recipe printable, I decided to just use a blank page from Tool that I had. I had a lot of these pages, so I decided to use that, and then I'll just go from there. And I was getting lazy. That was one of the reasons. So my next session, my next part in here in the home is my meal planner. And then the first part of before I plan meal, I always have my inventory. So my pantry inventory, the item and amount I have. And then on the back, it just have the freezer and the fridge. It's just the same thing, but it just freezer and fridge on one side. And then it have last month favorite meals. And then I write the meals down, which person like it, and then meals to child. And my kids have something they want me to make, I'll put it down and see if I can find a vegan or plant-based recipe or create one, and I'll just write that in there. At least that's what I'm hoping to do for this part. Because last year I just had a note session. I would just write stuff down. So that's what it was based on for me to create this. So then my meal planner, my meal plan of my meal planner part of my planner. Wow, that was a mouthful. It have a note session, and then it goes from Sunday to Saturday. Like I said, I don't cook on Saturday, but I gave it an equal amount of space just because I don't like have space for days. So I give that equal amount of space, even though it's just going to be leftover, or even whatever we want. We usually do leftover on Saturday, or we make pizza when sundown, and everything is prepped for that day. And the kids love it. Watch it. They just clean out the fridge on Saturday, so they don't really like me to make pizza. They just eat whatever they want to, and I just, yeah. So everyone loves Saturday for that. Then I have to. They can pick whatever they want to eat. Like one child loves to just eat cereal. So going back to this, I have a note session, and then I have on the bottom I have 2 boxes. I don't know how I'm gonna utilize these 2 boxes because last year my menu plan just had a breakfast, AM snack, lunch, PM snack, and dinner. I didn't have all this extra space, but then what I was doing was writing grocery list, stuff to make before the week starts. So I'm gonna use this for my grocery list, and then maybe up here just use this for making like muffins or oatmeal cookies, because I like to make big goods to fill them up throughout the day. That way they're not saying, I'm hungry, mommy, I'm hungry, mommy, I'm hungry. So I'm going to try to use that. I don't know, I'm going to do this one first. I don't know what I'm going to use this one for. But that's how my meal plan is set up. And I just have 3 months of that. And then my next section, my home planner, it has my budget. The 1-year-old is talking now. He's probably gonna come up here pretty soon. He's getting bored of his siblings. It's my budget session, and I just have this quote right here that I love. And then I have divider. So then on the back of that, he's coming. So when you flip it around, all I have for the next part, 3 goals for our budget for 2021, and then I have steps for each one to complete. And then the next part, I just have my saving tracker, and it goes by 6 months. Just because I like to break it down 6 months, I just feel I accomplished more than I actually did. So it's in 6 months, and it goes January to June, and a category starting balance and ending balance. I'm currently holding the baby, the 1-year-old, so he might be saying something. Yep, pretty soon. And then the next part of it is my sinking funds. And it's basically the same thing as my savings. They just have sinking funds on top. And it's 6 months as well. And then this is my monthly income and bill tracker. So I have my income up here, my projected amount, and my actual amount total. Then I have place for me to put my bills. I feel I'm missing something here. Just saw the mistake in the planner. This should have bills right here type in. I don't want that right now. This should have a bill, and this should be projected amount, actual amount difference, and then there's a check mark that should have pay. So I just noticed a mishap in my planner, so I need to fix that. I wonder if it's on all the pages. Okay, so it's like that on all my pages. I didn't put that on there. So I'm gonna have to write that in or get a sticker to put that in there or something, or reprint it, because that's what it should be, but I missed that. And then on the bottom, I just have the monthly total, projected amount, actual amount, and then it have differences in income. And then on the back of it, and just have a month overview. That way I can mark. Yeah. I can mark on when each bill is due. That way I'm not clogging up my cash out planner. Yeah. And then the next part is my spending log. You have the date, the category, description, amount, want, and need, and then it have the month up there, which is gonna help me manage my spending and just buying stuff with need and not want. So that's what that is. And I just have, thank you for the kiss, and I just have 3 months of that. My next session is my self-care. This is something that's very needed for a mom with kids and running around doing all this stuff. So I love this session. And it's just the same graphic, but it have yellow. The first part of the self-care is my moon tracker. And then just have the colorful and dramatic events that might affect my mood for the month or that day. And the next part, when you flip it through, is my period tracker, and I spelled that wrong. I'm finding a lot of mistakes. And then I just have the month. It's 12 months, and then on the bottom I have it cold, and then I have the dates, notes and feelings, and then I have my duration, the length of my period. That way I can know how long each month lasts. And when you flip over, I have my vitamins and supplements tracker. This boy just fell asleep in my arm. I've been trying to put him to sleep, and he refused nap, and I was like, okay, because he wanted to play. And I pick him up, and I'm holding him, and he just fell asleep. So I'm gonna go lay him down, and I'll be right back. So I am back, and This is my vitamin and supplement tracker, and it just have the week, the item, the dosage, the time, and then have the day for me to check on there. So it goes from Sunday to Saturday as well. So I just have a lot of those printed out. And then my next part of my self-care is my food and water tracker. This may sound ridiculous, having a food and water tracker. Like, why do you need to track your food when it's or the day just get busy? I sometimes forget to eat. Like, I'm not kidding you. It'll be around dinner time and I'll say, why am I so hungry? And I try to think back, and it's because I have not eaten all day. I don't know how how I survive, but I'm not eating, and I would just eat too much food because my body trying to refill and I'm overeating. So with my tracker now, I know I have it in there. Every morning I'm gonna want to fill my planner stuff in and recheck. So I'm gonna make sure I have breakfast, lunch, dinner, and one of the kids are eating snacks for me to eat snacks too. So that is why I have that in there, because just when the day is just going busy, I don't know, I just forget to eat. That is ridiculous, but I do forget to eat when I'm dealing with the kids. So with this there, I'm not going to forget to eat because I'm going to want to fill it in. And it's my health. I need to take care of myself better, so this is going to help me. As you can see, it's not even that straight. I'm just gonna print this and see how it goes, and I like it. And then I said, I don't want to go back in to edit it, but I'm gonna go back in and edit it because I'm thinking of opening an Etsy shop to put my inserts on there if you like any of these. So I'm gonna go back and fix all the mistakes, and if you see any mistake on there, please comment down below so I can fix that, because the more the merrier. And then on the bottom I just have water tracker. I have my bottle, it's 32 ounce, so one of these cup is 16 ounce, so I need 89 point something ounces of water based on my body weight. And all I did was Google that, and it came up, and then I put my weight in and it goes, and it tell me how much water I need. So that's why I'm have that on there, so I can make sure I have enough water. I do know I drink a lot of water, but I don't know how much, so I want to track it this year. And I just have a lot of that. And one more part of my self-care. So this is my exercise tracker. Whenever I do workout, I put that on there because I am trying to gain weight and muscle. Most I'm trying to gain muscle, but both of them kind of correlate. I don't have that much weight on my body to turn into muscle, so I keep track of my exercise. That way I know what I'm doing, what I need to do to improve or stuff like that, because that's one of the problems is me gaining weight. I know some people are the opposite, but I just can't gain weight. I gain weight, but I lose it so fast that it's ridiculous. When I start running, I lose weight so fast, and I love to run. So both of them don't really work together, because I run when I'm stressed, when I'm like mad and trying to calm down, and then whenever I do that, I lose weight so fast. It's like, I don't know how to explain it, but I still maintain my body weight. It just, I can't go over a certain amount, and then I just lose it. So I want to keep track. I keep track of my exercise. That way I know what I'm doing and how to gain more mass and more muscle and weight on there. And it just have the exercise, the set, weight, and reps, and it just go over. It's like 4 reps, sets total. And then it just have the muscle group, the date, start time, and time. And then that's what I have. And on the bottom of it, I have this for my yoga tracker and whatever pre-workout do. You know what I'm trying to say. I read that up here, and then the time, the day, and how long I did that. And then up here is my cardio. Anytime I do any kind of cardio, like boxing, running, why not, I put it up here, the date, time, and distance. That way I know what I'm doing. I want to track every workout aspect of my life. Okay, that's on there for that. And my next session is my business. Since I am starting a business this year, I wanted to have a part in here for my business. So I don't have that much stuff in here because I don't know exactly what I'm going to need. I'm just guesstimating what I might need for my business. So I just have a spending log because I'm going to have to spend money, and I want to keep a track of it. And it just a same spending log from my budget. And then I have a blank page that go to my monthly overview. On both sides is blank page. That way I can write note or whatever I might need on there. But just the same monthly overview from my cash-out planner. And I just print a copy, put it in here, but I just didn't print it on the back. I left the back blank so I can write notes on there or whatever I need. And also in my business planner, I have my social media session as well, because I have social media for our bus, the Lion Den bus, and I want to be consistent in posting. So I created something. I saw this at home with Kita, and I was going to buy her insert from her, but then her shop is closed. So I just made something, and then whenever it's open, because I like how hers is set up. It's kind of the same, but it's not really. But whenever her shop is open, I might buy something. I might buy it from her, but I'm not sure because I really don't want to spend. So I'm going to spend money for my 2021 planner, but I just love hers. I love her insert. If you don't know who I'm talking about, just search At Home with Kita, and you see how amazing she is, how her insert and everything is. She's an inspiration to me. So I really wanted her Instagram schedule. So when her shop is open, I might just buy a printable from her because her shop is closed right now for the holidays. But this is what I came up with, and I just have Instagram, IG, and then the account because I have the Lion Den bus, and then we have Raising Our Lions. This is where I'm going to try to power homeschool activities that we do and the kids stuff on there. I don't know yet, but I'm mostly just focused on the Raising Our the Lion Den bus. So I have up here is 30, so for like 30 days. And then it just have a copy on the back, and then just have no session for my weekly. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet for that, and it just repeat. And then I have a tab up here that just said for business ideas, and it just regular. Why do I have two tabs? I don't know. Okay, but I have two tabs, and then business idea, and then just a blank note page. I'm just gonna write any kind of idea I have on there, just because I get a lot of ideas when it comes to business, but putting in action is my problem. So I think just writing everything down in the planner right here where it says business idea is going to actually motivate me to put that into action, because I write my planner on I write my ideas on random notebook paper, but whenever I see business, my brain just jumps. Ooh, so I have that there, and that is all I have for my 2021 planner setup. And thank you for sticking with me and my rambling on and stuff like that. If you like stuff like this, please let me know in the comment below, and hit that red big button to follow along our journey of converting a school bus, homeschooling kids, and me just trying to survive as a mom, because yes, I am. I don't know how I'm doing it, how my children are alive. So thank you again, and have a blessed day.